Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Pratish here. So this is again going to be one of those informative videos which you guys love watching. And in this one, as you saw the topic in the chat, like in the title, we'll be talking about how to apply for a passport for a newborn child or a minor here in USA. And so the process is very simple. This is probably one of the simplest document you could apply here in USA. The only thing is it's a time consuming process. Like the amount of time it takes after you apply is a little bit longer. So let me just walk you through this video. This is going to be like a no bullshit video. We'll just stick to the topic and talk about it. I'll also show you how to fill the form, how you apply for it, what are the documents you need, and how much time it takes, and what are the fees as of today. So let's just get started. And also, to all those of you who are watching, if you like any of our videos, just please consider subscribing and liking this video. This helps support the channel. So let's get started. Application and the form filling. This is a pretty straightforward process, as I mentioned. So what you'll have to do is you'll have to Google US passport application form, and this should take you to travel.state.gov as mentioned here, and should bring you to this page for a minor like application for a minor, which is the child under age of 16. Read through this page very carefully. I'll mention all the links in my description also. So this just says like basic information. What are the prerequisites when you apply for a passport for the child, and what are the steps when you follow? Both the parents must be present during the time of the application. When and you have to apply in person. If one of parents cannot, like one of the parent cannot go, you need extra document which are mentioned here. And the passports are valid only for 5 years. Uh, it lays out the step that you have to fill out the DS11 form. You need evidence of citizenship and a photocopy of that. Relationship to the child, a photo ID of yourself. Both the parents need photo ID. You need additional documents if one of the parent is not available. You need a photo of the applicant, and fees and everything. Location are mentioned here. I'll go through all this in detail while we fill the form. In terms of what document is needed, what the fees, what are different types of like processing times available, all those things. Also, this page also mentioned what is the current processing time. It says that it's 4 to 6 weeks for routine application, and if you expedite it, it's 2 to 3 weeks, for which you have to pay additional $60. Now, this timeline keeps on changing, so whenever you come onto this page, just check the processing times. Okay. So yeah, let's just start with the form. You can click on form filler here, and it will take you to the form. I have this. It will take you to this page. Just read the privacy and like all the notices and disclaimers. Accept it and submit. This should take you to this page where you'll have to select the first option, fill out form online and print it. So I'll hit submit on this one. Read everything here, instructions and everything. So let's just start with the form, right? So you have to fill in the first name. I'll just fill in random details for now, just to go on with the application, and you are along with me. So let's just fill in like name, date of birth, what city uh, your child was born in, what state, everything like that. So mine was New Jersey, so selecting that. Social security number, so it's one of the prerequisites when you apply for passport. And you can apply directly at the hospital for social security and birth certificate. I would recommend waiting for that to come until you start with your passport application. But if you have like a travel which is urgent, you can always apply without social security. It says that if you have not been issued, you can just put in like zeros in your social security number. So I'll just put in zeros for now, but if you have one, just fill it in. Sex is male, height is 1, hair color is black. All the fields that you see in whether a district, those are compulsory fields, so make sure you fill those in. Now, occupation for the minor, if you should either enter student or a child based on the age or whether he's going to school or not. So I'm just putting in child for like a newborn. Employer or school, it's not necessary. So I'll just go to the next page. Pretty straightforward page. Next is like contact information on terms of like how to contact you, to where to send your passport once it is like everything is done. So all those things you'll again filling in random details. So let's just select New Jersey and zip code. Yeah. Now, if you are like filling in for your child, just fill in your name and so yeah, this says that you are filling in the application for your child. Is this your permanent address? Yes. Based on your scenario, you will fill this up. Next is preferred method of communication. So I select both email and mail just to get like I don't miss out on any one. So just fill in like your email ID. Again, this is like random. Please don't email me here. I don't know whom it will go to. Sorry, I have a cold. So please bear with me. Okay. Phone number is not needed, but you can always enter that. I did enter when I was doing my son's application. Travel plans not compulsory to be added. So, but if you have any upcoming travel plans, it's always better to add. Like if you have something urgent, so you can enter your travel dates also inside here. I did enter because I was traveling to India, but not necessary. So I'll skip this for this video. Emergency contact again not necessary, but you can always fill in details of one of the parent. Again, skipping this for the sake of this video. Now, if you had like an old passport, like if you're renewing, just select like if anything that you had, like if you had both passport card and book before. For this video, I'm assuming because we are applying for newborn or a minor who does not have like old passport, so we'll just select never had a passport below. Now is you fill in your like applicants, parent and spouse information. Spouse, I'm assuming won't be valid because it's a newborn. Mother and father will just fill it in. So let me fill it in the details of the parents. Okay, place of birth not optional, but you can fill in if you're born like outside US. You can fill in India. Let's just fill in India. Sex is male. I'm not a US citizen, so no. Same thing I'll do for Bhavika. So she is the mother. Again, this one I'll leave blank because I'll show you that it works even if you don't enter the place of work. Again, not a US citizen. Yeah, applicant has never been married, so I just selected no. Going to the next page, it gave me an issue. I purposely did an issue just to show you like what the issue is. It says that there is an error with the like date of birth. Let's see what the error is, right? So I just filled in 2024. I'm just filling like after, so make sure you fill in like correct data. So let me just fill in the dates here correct. Okay, now everything is good. Other names of the applicant ever hold other name, like if you change the name of your son or a daughter, so just fill in that. I did not, so I just skipped this one. Now this is your page where you verify information. So make sure you verify everything correctly. If you made any mistake, just click on edit and it will take you to the previous page where you can edit the details. So everything looks good. I'll just hit next. So this was your application. Pretty straightforward. Nothing like no rocket science here. Now these are like different passport options. You get passport book, which is pretty standard. You also get a passport card, which is valid for like land or sea travel. So if you travel to like Canada, Mexico, Caribbean, or Bermuda, you don't have to take your passport book. You can just take your card and you'll be able to enter. Also, this is not valid for international air travels. It's just like by land or sea. Um, Additional fees is like if you don't have like proof of citizenship, so you need to pay $150 extra for this. We had, so I did not select this. Execution fee is compulsory, so this is paid to the facility where you go and submit the application, which is $35. So let's just select passport book here for this video. Now there are processing methods also, whether you want like routine. As I mentioned, routine is currently 4 to 6 weeks, expedited is 2 to 3 weeks. So based on your urgency, you can select either of this option. I'm selecting routine for now. So yeah, total comes to $135. Let's go to next page. Yeah, so just you can like, now that you filled up the form, selected what kind of passport you want, whether you want expedited or routine service, how to submit your form. So you have to go to like a facility near you, which is acceptance facility or passport agency. USPS generally does accept passport applications, so I went over there. You can search for the nearest facility towards you. So now coming to the documents that you need like a passport photo. So for me, you can like when you book an appointment at USPS, they have like options where you can select photo services, or you can get it like printed at CVS, or you can like click a picture at home and then get it printed at CVS. So there are different options. It's a 2 by 2 photo with a white background. They're very lenient on the photo, even if the eyes are closed for the newborn baby. That's pretty fine because in our case, my son's eyes were closed. Passport fees, you have to like give a check or a money order to US Department of State, which is $100. This will change if you choose expedited or any like passport card also along with book. $35 you'll pay to the acceptance facility. This is, I think, credit card works in this case. And you need proof of like citizenship, which is birth certificate or any other documents mentioned here. Now just make sure when you apply for the birth certificate, you can apply directly at the hospital at the time of the birth. uh, if you have a name decided, just mention that you need like multiple copies. I think every copy notarized or like every verified copy is additional $5. We got 2 3 copies because we had to send one with the application here. Okay, so just make sure you get multiple copies. Proof of relationship is again like birth certificate with names of both the parents. So make sure you don't do any mistakes while applying for the birth certificate. So yeah, after you have all this, you just print your form. You can make sure that the printing guidelines are followed. It has to be on a single-sided paper. The ink should not be faded. You cannot write or make any corrections on the form. So just take care of all this. If you have to make any correction, you'll have to redo the form again. So after you read all this, just acknowledge that you've read and click on print form. So print form will generate this for you. Okay, so this is how the application looks. Read through all this. This tells you what documentation you need, all everything about that. On page 5 is where all the details that you just filled in are printed. So just verify all those things and see if everything is correct. And once everything is correct, just take a printout of this. Collect all the documents, the photo if you're taking it from CVS or clicking a photo at home and then printing it. So all those things, and you have to now book an appointment at USPS. So I'll add a link in the website, but you can Google like USPS passport appointments. This will take you here. This should take you to this page. There are various services you want for new passport with photo services or photo services only or renewal. I'll just select like with photo services. They charge like a $15 fee. If you click at home and print it at Walgreens, it should be like $1 or maybe like 50 cents for the photo. If you click at directly at CVS where they click photo for you, it's like $17 18 for 2 photos. I think they just need one photo, if I'm not wrong. But I did select like passport with photo services because it's most convenient. Adults in this case is 0, minors is 1. Now we can search appointment by your location. So let me enter like a zip code. On within 20 miles, or if you can travel further, if the appointments are not available, you can search that. Pretty straightforward. Just select the closest location to you or whatever is convenient for you. Enter your preferred date. This should give you the dates available. Let's select 30th for this purpose. Now it should give you all the time slots that are available for 30th. So just select any one which is convenient for you. Enter your details here and just do text or email verification. Agree the terms and conditions, and it will send you a verification code, and your appointment will be confirmed. So yeah, once the appointment is confirmed, you have your form printed. Just on the appointment day, go to USPS with all the documents, and they should help you out with the entire application process. And yeah, within a couple of weeks, you should get your passport in hand. So at any point of the video, if you had any questions, just drop in the comments. I'll try to respond to them as soon as possible. uh, I know it's like when you have your newborn just at your home, it's like there's a lot of work that you have to do. Hopefully this video helps and like makes a part of your work easier. Okay, so you just saw the video, and I think it was a pretty straightforward. You just have to fill one form DS11, and to summarize, you just need like a couple of documents like birth certificate, social security number, and the parents need to just show the proof of their passport, as I mentioned, or any identity card. So I hope this video helped you. And if you're applying for a passport for a newborn or a minor, firstly, congratulations if you had a newborn child at your home. But yeah, I hope this video helps, and please subscribe to the channel. We'll keep on making more such videos. The next video coming up in the series is apply how to apply for an Indian e-visa, and that is one of the fastest document that comes. You get it in within 48 hours. So just wait for the next video and stay tuned.